So guys, going back to my Studio Ghibli movie reviews, we have another one of very fast, super realistic, like a lot of the other movies we talked about already. And this one is honestly super relatable for me personally. Only yesterday, I mentioned in my Grave of the Fireflies review that film was super realistic and didn't have any kind of supernatural element to it. And this one is pretty much exactly the same. Actually, both this and Grave of the Fireflies were directed by the same person. So I guess you could almost say he's really into telling very realistic stories that are just about life and things like that. This is also another movie that wasn't dubbed by Disney. It was dubbed by another studio. I heard it was because apparently the characters talk about some really inappropriate stuff, or at the very least, just some stuff that isn't really geared towards children. At first, I thought that was kind of weird, but when I actually saw the film itself and saw just how much they talked about it, I understood because, yeah, there's definitely some stuff here that talked about here that's not really for kids. But with that said, this is still a really good movie. I wouldn't say this is one of my favorite Ghibli movies, but it's still really good, and another one that I'm impressed had my attention as much as it did. The story is about a girl named Kaito, and she's visiting the countryside, and she's remembering her childhood along the way. So the whole movie is going back and forth from her childhood and present day, so we see her life and how her life has been so far, and that's really about it. But like a lot of other Ghibli movies, they managed to make it really enjoyable and captivating. There's a lot of different things this movie plays with. There's a lot of different kind of themes that this movie plays with, like family, getting older, knowing how to handle your mentality when you're beginning to change, and a whole bunch of stuff like that. It also has some pretty different ways of showing a lot of these events, mostly due to the animation, which really does look like a really different kind of Ghibli movie. While it does have incredible animation like every Ghibli movie, it looks fairly different here because a lot of the movie has this kind of murky look of the background, and the design of the characters almost kind of look something that, like the way the characters are drawn, like the shapes of their bodies and their faces, almost kind of look like something a child would draw. And I don't know if that was the intention, but a lot of the time when Kaito is remembering about her childhood and remembering what things were like in the past, the characters almost kind of have these shapes of their bodies. I don't know how to explain that really well, but that's really what I get out of it when I see the character designs. Plus, like a lot of other Ghibli movies, the film is extremely slow, and so you get to see Kaito as a child begin to have a different kind of mentality, because she's experiencing different things and she's getting older, and you can understand why she's like this. This is what a kid is like when they're beginning to change, and the whole film is just helping to show how a child would reflect on these things when they're getting older. This is what I meant when I said this film is extremely relatable. There's a lot of scenes here where Kaito is going through something, and it's hard for her to process it, and there's a lot that I personally took away from this film because of that. It's also a film that really knows how to touch the heartstrings, especially anything involving her family, and yeah, just the way her family dynamic is, because nothing really emotionally devastating happens, but the relationship they all have and how some people in the family acted pretty emotional. You could almost see some of the characters as hateable, especially Heisel's dad, who just demands to get in the mud, and some of the things he said. But they do it in a way where you don't necessarily like him, but there's something about the family dynamic that kind of weirdly endearing. But I also like how all the stuff that happens at Heisel in the present, because he's reminiscing while working on the farm with friends of hers, and it's really sweet. And it's just nice to see her be able to just do all this while going through the memories, and just while we're seeing the memory play out. I also like how it doesn't really begin to get him back for a while. Because we don't get to see a lot of Heisel in the present, because a lot of it is just kind of set in the past, so we're just seeing how she was as a child, and that's how we begin to see all that change. And so, even though personally I kind of wish we didn't get so much from the past and kind of spend a bit more time with her in the present, it was still nice to see that anyway. And it's just nice to see that the people that Heisel is with right now begin to encourage her to stay, and she begins to consider it. And the actual ending, when she talks to that guy about someone she knew in her childhood, is also pretty sad as well. But I like how the ending is done too, because she begins to go home, but then she decides to stay, and the way they visually show her doing that is really nice too, because she imagined herself as a child and the other kids that she knew and duo helping her too. And so I think it's a clever way to show that, because you could almost kind of see it as like both Heisel growing up in some way and knowing how to make the decisions. But even if you don't see it that way, it's still done really well. And I only mentioned this a small bit, but the animation is really phenomenal with always doing a great job. And the dubbing in this is just great, as it always is. I was really surprised to see Daisy Ridley in this. I've only ever known her as Rey in Star Wars, so it was nice to see her in something else and have it be a voice acting job. And she's fantastic as the older Heisel, and Alison Fernandez does a great job as the younger version of her too. So while I don't think this is a movie that I would expect would really appeal to everyone, especially not to every age, I still think it's a great movie regardless for older people, like kind of older teenagers and people like that are just beginning to it's just a nice coming of age movie as well. So either way, I do think you should check this out. It's definitely a really good Ghibli movie. So I went to back my review for only yesterday. So I went, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all liked this video. If you did, then please like this video. Please comment down below to tell me what you think. Please follow me on Twitter at Daniel Maloney, Haitian Disney fan, writer Kingdom Hearts and Disney Please every day, and please subscribe for more content like this coming soon. I'll see you all next time. Take care.